What up, everyone? Jesse here with Just Man Sports Cards. This is probably 3 or 4 weeks worth of mail here. We always do, I forget if we typically do raw first. We try to go in year, then we move into the graded stuff. Matt Ryan, I wanted to pick something else up of his. He's going to Indianapolis. I bought some of his stuff last year thinking that I think he's still a great quarterback, but the team last year he was on was not good, so I think it's got a better shot this year. This is a 1 of 1. It's a printing plate, not a rookie or anything. So it's just, I thought it was cool looking, and it's on card, and this thing is thick. So I don't know that I'll grade it. I'm assuming it came from the factory like this. I don't know that much about it. Maybe people do this after the fact too to make it look a certain way, but or maybe I will grade it. But with most of the printing plates, I've noticed they have like smudges and stuff on them, so I don't know how they grade those. This was like $128, $130. George Gervin, if you want to say that. National Treasures, great brand. On card out of 25. It's graded. This is CSG's new slab with the black. So I thought with the black and the black it matched. This was like 30 or 35. Thick card as well. Julius Dr J. This is like $8 for the pair. This is centered for a 78. I don't know that it would get a 9 though. Maybe an 8. 9 is over $100 card. And then it came with this, which I think is a great photo. I'm more into the Topps Chrome of this version. This is 07 Topps. Intense, you've probably seen me grade a decent amount of this. Clifford Robinson. This was $7-8. It looked like a clean copy. Maybe something with the corner there. I popped on some more lights, so maybe that helps. This in a 9 is, there's a little something there, but that might come off. It's probably a $45 card. And a 10, it's a $300 card. Most people have a hard time believing that, but this isn't submitted much. So people are trying to complete their sets in the 9s and 10s. So it goes more for than, say, a David Robinson, which gets submitted a decent amount. So the Alonzo and the Glenn Robinson actually can go for a premium because they don't get submitted that much. You don't see me buy too much football, but I do like buying some stuff before the season. Maybe not the best time to buy it. Chiefs fan. He just moved over to the Chiefs. Signed a 3-year deal for $30 million. So first year's like $2 million, and the second year it's like 8 and then 11. So these are out of 49. So looking for higher end stuff. A lot of his auto stuff is on sticker. And I'm not crazy about the sticker stuff. I will buy it every once in a while, but so taking a little gamble. He's going to pair it with Juju, so I don't know who would be the top receiver. But with 3 years with Mahomes, I'm assuming his stats are going to have to be decent, and it'll be fun to watch him. So $20 into 2 of his nicer end cards, I'm cool with. My last submission, you saw the base version of this, the Rising Star. This is 94, I believe. But this is the gold medallion version. The backs on these are really hard. But this does have some issues. So I wouldn't be shocked if it got a 7, but I'm hoping for an 8. But this is 1 in 360 packs. So that's 10 boxes to get one. So then to get the Shack, it's a 10 card set. You're looking at 100 boxes, which is nuts. The same seller he put several of these up. I kind of went after the ones I thought were in a little better condition. I thought this might be fun to try to put together. Yeah, 1 in 360 packs. They're gorgeous cards too, especially when you get them out of the top loader. Jason Kidd's in this set. Finn Baker. So if they never catch on, they never catch on. No big deal. Clifford Robinson. I'm a big Survivor fan. And he was on Survivor like 20 years ago before he died or passed away. This is his row 1 legacy. So this is his rarest Flair card from 96. And 96 is Kobe, like possibly the best draft class ever. Out of 150. So these aren't cheap. This might be his most rare card from the 96 set, or 96 year. So this is $50. So he was a cool dude on the show. He hit it off with this guy that was kind of one of his fans, and Cliff seemed to be like a fan of the show, and seems like a cool dude. Lottery, these are real hard. This was like $3. A little whiting there, just a touch. And on the back, this is pretty normal, but this is gonna be like a 7 probably. So I won't submit this. But you gotta kind of get these in to look them over. I have gotten a 10 before. Marquez. This was like $11. That was 75. I mean, you can get his National Treasure card for not too crazy, but I'm just picking up a little stuff just so it's a little funner to watch the games. Ionix. This is you don't see these boxes around too much, so I forget how much this was, like $5-6. I tried to look at the prices before so I bought a base version too. I just went online and I looked over just the listings. Gold medallion, standard. So these were 1 per boxes, 10 card set. So it'd take you 10 boxes to get the Shack, but you would get 1 per box. And this was a pretty clean copy. I think I got an 8 on the last one I submitted, which is a good grade. This was $10, which I'm okay with. The Shack's inserts, I think, have a long way to grow. I got the years all mixed up here. Kinetics 1 in 20. Try to pick up the pace here. So that's more rare than the base Ionix, but it came out of the Ionix. 95. SE Special Edition Upper Deck. These and a 9 are still doing $50. So you get it for 10 and the grade for 10, and then it's a down market. So to me, that card's worth at least $75. I'm not gonna get rich or anything, but I at least do the cards I enjoy. I got both of these off of I'm in a 90s Facebook basketball group. Sometimes you can get really good deals out there. I got these both for $20. And these were like 1 per 8, a 20 card set. Kobe's in it. To me, it's one of his coolest rookies. It's got like, it's hard to capture, but it looks way cooler. And then these were 1 per box, 1 per 36. Yeah, and they are wood. Kelsey, 2017. Mahomes' rookie year. Kelsey's rookie year is 13. This was like $7. You've seen me pick these up before. Centering, you gotta really watch it. This one's pretty good. Surface looks clean. I've been picking these up around 40. They've dropped from like high 50s. Corners are naturally rounded on this card. So 40 plus 20 grading fee, and a 9 does like 160 right now. An 8 would probably be like closer to break even. Quick strike, 1 in 92 packs. So really rare. The Jordan's really expensive. The other cards in the set haven't really taken off. This would be his second year. I think the set has room to grow. And I think this has got a shot at a 9. I forget. It's like $10. 2003 Finest refractor out of 250. I picked these up when the price is right. These $78. I don't know why 2 of them came up in roughly the same week. This is a little bronzier, so I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to put this complete set together in an 8 or a 9. The Lebrons, the pricey one. Prism, this is the prism or the silver, the refractor, however you want to look at it. It says it down here. Scooped this for pretty cheap, $10, something like that. I just paid a bunch for a 10. So if this 10's, it'd be a way cheaper version, but who knows? We'll see. And this is kind of what I've been doing with Julius Dr J and Kareem, because the running cards isn't that big, so I'm just going after the more rare modern stuff and the cool stuff. With Julius, for some reason, they still don't get him in a lot of good poses. And it's like, man, it seems like you'd have better photos to choose from. This is out of 10. So I won this in an auction. I paid up for it. It was like $27, $28. It's out of 10. I mean, I'm collecting it, so it's not. I'm not really flipping the Hall of Famer here. I've talked about Adrian before. These go for like $8. Immaculate. It's a good series. That's pretty much all the raw except. So this is, they came in it's KO, and it's, I forget the year on these. They said 35,000 of them were produced, which is a lot. I don't know that many is around. If you look on eBay, the seal cassette, and that's what you really want to look for, goes for like over $20. I've bought some that were opened, and people have gone through the cards and then they're just damaged. You get like 10 cards. There's a George Foreman. I've gotten through it on the channel before. There's a Tony Morrison. This is the card that. So I think even if I just finally changed my mind about it, I'm like, this is too cool of a card. If I bought 10 of them. It was a lot deal. It was like a buy it now, and I went back and forth. They wanted like 150. I got it down to like 105 or 110 plus shipping. So I'm into these for like $12 a piece. And I think I can sell the raws of the other ones pretty easily and then submit some of the better copies. And my guess is a PSA 10 would easily do 300. And then the 9s would probably do, I don't know, 60, 80. And the 8s, probably looking at getting your money back around 40. Guessing. I've never sold one before. I thought this is a lie. I got it for cheap. I won an auction. But that's on the card. And it says it's a 10, but that's not a 10. I contacted the seller, and he kind of gave a snarky response. I'm still going to try to return it. He says he doesn't do returns. I think you could reach out to PSA and be like, hey, this was misgraded. And it's just so much work. I mean, I really just wanted the PSA 10 for $30. That's all I wanted. I don't want to go through the hassle. I don't want to go through the hassle returning it, but I also don't want a 10 that's not a 10. I mean, that's a 7 or something. So I am picking up magic here and there. Durant, orange. This is probably the most rarest version. There's a white and a black. I didn't have a copy of the orange. They're the cheapest they've been in the last 2 years. I forget. It wasn't cheap. It was like $90 or something like that. But well, it's at its 2-year low. He just went out of the playoffs in kind of a bad way, so the market's gonna be down, but people still kind of consider him one of the greatest of all time. So I don't know. So this is a 10. I won this for like 100, and then I won a second copy like literally like 5 days later for like 55. So that's that. This went for 107. It's the lowest it's been in like almost 2 years. Lowest price. I'm a fan of these. Tuscan Raider, I've been building a collection of those. Wonder Bread, these actually came in Wonder Bread loaves. So to get good copies is actually pretty hard. These were like $25 a piece. Try to speed it up here. This is like 20, 25. I went around and I hit some bin on some stuff because I think some stuff is so low. This is 18 delivered. It's like, you can't get it graded for that much. This was 50, 55, the 50th anniversary. Way more rare than the chrome. This doesn't green. 18, $20. Flare, way more rare than tops. Cooler look too. Didn't really mean to win this one. It was like $13. Electric Court is parallel. The typical 90-day thing, get one per box. So you're looking at 150, 200 packs, get it. So it'd take you 8 boxes to get this card. It's like 20, $25. Shaquille, I got this for like 50. First day issue. These are super rare. The Jordans are starting to get hot. I think they will eventually catch on. I could be wrong. I like them. This is my favorite first day how they did the first day. 7.5. This was like 15, 20 bucks. Trying to speed up a little bit just so it's not too long of a video. Scoring Kings, this was like 20 bucks. I might have overpaid a little bit, but it looks like a really clean copy. I looked it over, and the back, sometimes they give you the leeway on because they understand that the cards are kind of that way, but I think this has got a shot at a PSA 8, which would bump its price point quite a bit. PSA 6, you're saying, well, Jesse, what are you doing? This was sold as a lot. I won the lot for 15 bucks, so I don't even care about this card. And this is after shipping and everything. This is a cool Duncan rookie out of kind of an expensive set. There's like a sky version, which is blue, a bronze, a silver, and I think a gold. So I think this is a cool card. I'll hold on to it, but I think it's worth way more than 15. 9.5. It doesn't have subgrades. These are extremely rare. I forget, the pull rate on them is crazy just for a single card, and then there's the whole set. So this is BGS, so people don't search that. I won this for like 60 bucks or something like that. It's, I mean, possibly one of his most rarest rookies. It's not numbered, but I think people just don't know about it. But I know 98 pretty well. Try to stay in my lane here. The double. So the SPX, which is like the same, and the SPX is on the front, and it's like not near as cool as card goes for like triple. So I think people just are sleeping on these. This is like 90 bucks. It's not cheap. This is just the single. So there's a single, double, and quadruple. Awesome card, as you can probably see. This is like, it's like 13 or 15 bucks delivered. It's like, yes. These are way cooler. The top base goes for more than some of these, and I think it's stupid looking. It's orange and it's brown. This is way more rare than the row 3. This is like, I will pick these up. They're like going for like 15 bucks delivered, 15, 18 bucks. For rare Dirk rookies. Like, I can remember when this raw was going for 30. I mean, the market got hot, and that's kind of how everything is, but Dirk was listed, I think, as the 17th best player of all time in the top 75 this year. So top 20 player all time. 30,000 points. There's less than 10 people that's ever done that. Won a championship basically on his own. I won one of these for like 45, and I won the other one for 35. So to me, these are easily $75 cards. So I'll just hold. So that's all I got. Tried to run through there a little quick at the end. Hope everyone's doing well. Not many Jordans. I'm going to maybe try to focus a little more on Jordan over the next couple weeks, and try to maybe snipe some big whales of rare cards of like, that's only a print run of 50 or 100, but we'll see how I do. Catch everyone later. Playoffs have been great, so I hope everyone's enjoying that.